and A team also say, okay, well, we're not going to take that bait. We're just going to pick this Morphling right now. Like both of these teams are just kind of ignoring each other's drafts essentially and just playing their own stuff so far. So I think the second phase will probably see more like targeted bans.
Like with this Earthshaker morph combo, I don't. It's not exactly like this, but it feels like it. Once you get to a certain point, you just win, right? You just win the freaking game. It's just mega broken. But from A team's perspective, you just gotta get to that point, right? You got to get to that point without having an enormous deficit. Although I believe in another region, I forget what region that was, there was like a 40K net worth deficit, and then Morphling ES came online and they just won the game.
Southeast Asia.
Yeah, that can happen.
Pretty disgusting. So I think the thing you need to worry about most is lanes now. With obviously Enchantress is a real issue, but you need to try to make it sure that you know, against EG, who are probably the most mechanically skilled in the entire region, you're probably not going to win the laning stage. But if you can get it just close and just extend the game until ES and Morph come online.
I mean, that's really most of these teams. And when I say these teams, it's like the 5M-, the A team, and Black and Yellow as well. The laning is really their best hope and what they've practiced probably the most. And where a lot of these teams kind of give them the credit. It's like, oh, it's always good at the start and they're good in the laning phase. It's just after that, you know, how they hold their momentum or how they deal with the mid game and the movement and respond is where they run into a little bit of trouble. So I'd hope that A team would try to focus a lot of the drafts around more early to mid game impactful lineups, because the longer you go is just more time for EG to flex their skill and mechanics and farming, and then they'll just pull any game back. So I'm with you on that.
The one thing we've seen from A team, and I hope it does not stop today. If it does, it means that they are scared of EG. Is their all-out aggression? Like they've been the most aggressive team by far in the NADPC. So I hope that continues with whatever they draft here.
All right. So you know, the Edge comes out. So I don't know if that says EG can just pull out some more summons now that they don't have to worry about the summon counter there. But instead, A-Team waver on banning out the AA, what could be a direct counter to the Morphling, of course, and then also the Medusa, as Jenkins was mentioning, EG had been certainly flexing a lot of. They don't want to see it come out again.
Yeah, I think, let's see. I feel like if you're EG, you probably want to pick something that counters the Morphling anyway. I really think that I totally agree that this Morphling Shaker combo is something to behold past a certain point in the game. If you're playing the current meta, like if there's, you know, Skywrath mages and like silences and stuns, some lion on the enemy team, like Morph can always feed to the right heroes, you know? Storm Spirit's another one I think you have to look out for. You got Abed on the side of EG, and Storm Spirit, I've seen this hero just zip and like insta-kill Morphlings over and over again. It's not so good in the laning phase, but in the game, it makes it incredibly hard to play Morphling. Zeus would be the same as well, because you can always just like ult and take them down. So yeah, there's answers when you first phase this, and I feel like EG are probably going to respond to it fairly well with the next two picks. I would imagine they don't just let this have a free game.
Okay, so they banned AA, Timbersaw, Medusa, two of which are at least very good against the Morphling. I would love, if you're banning these already, to get an Alchemist for yourself, because if EG gets Alchemist, you've already taken those guys out of the pool, so you can't counter them anymore.
I was thinking that too, but doesn't Alk and Morph seem so greedy? I mean, it's kind of against, like we were saying before, like A-Team then is really needs time and nourishment to really come online, and as Evil Genius is a team you want to go against and try to, we hope we get that time. EG won't give you that time.
Do you guys feel that's the case? Like I mean, if I think of Alchemist from days of old, it's just this old, you know, Radiance, Manta, just extending the game as long as possible. Feels like it's more fight ready. Once you get that Battlefield, which is really fast.
I thought you meant EG. You thought EG was going to go Alchemist.
I think both of them can go.
You think both of them can go just because of the bans? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think Alka against like this Morph Shaker too. Like we talked about this like timing you have to hit, you know, 40k gold lead against you, and like you hit this crazy timing, right? Like that's a late game timing when we have to specify like 40k gold lead in this other Southeast Asian game. So yeah, I mean, Alchemist like will surely hit his timing against a Morph Shaker, like if that's all that you're waiting for, at least. So I would imagine it probably comes out as this like fourth pick for EG if it does come out. And I think for A team, it's way too greedy. It's way too greedy for them. They're going to get ran over by EG. It'll be like the quickest stompa, biggest shellacking of the season, I think, if they picked Alk.
There must be
Are you
something else
sure?
to it.
We've
then.
had a Gaben shellacking already.
I think it'll be Gaben level.
Oh, there's the storm that Jenkins talked about, and he did not wait long to pull it out at all. This comes
Wow.
after the Grimstroke, of course. But, I'm with Suns fan. Those are very intriguing bands in your AA and Timber. I'm thinking maybe something chunky potentially to the off lane could be coming, like a Bristleback or something. I'm not too sure, but there's something to that. But now with Storm, you have Earthshaker and Grim. Is that enough support to kind of keep this Storm in check, or are they going to have to build more on top of that?
I think that's okay. I mean, if your other heroes have some like damage, you either need like damage or stuns here, because like they have 5 or 6 seconds of like reliable disable. I think. Okay, yeah, they definitely have enough. I mean, Storm, like, there's nothing that like really instantly gets him, which is an issue here, but that's a lot of Storm games. I feel like that's just a lot of Storm games. You want to bank on like getting a Yules on him, getting Earthshaker stun. Like, there's opportunities with these heroes.
Have we seen Mars win recently? Feels like that hero's just dropped off a freaking cliff.
Yeah.
Last patch was like the
rough.
#1 offlaner. Now it just feels horrible.
Yeah. I mean, I was maybe thinking, if not that Bristle, I threw out cutely, I'd maybe Underlord for the root against Storm, but maybe they're just banking that they want the arena, they want the team fight, they want it to be known.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, there it is. As mentioned before, it's on EG's side, which I certainly like better. And, with those bans already put out there, there's not that much out there to really threaten. I hope a team were kind of privy to that a bit. I mean, I always say if we're privy to it, certainly these teams have to be, right?
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's
a really good out game now.
That's why they picked the Storm third, is because they like #1 wanted Storm against this Morphling, and then #2 they didn't want to reveal the Alchemist just yet. So the offlane is going to be this Earthshaker Mars, which reasonably like that shouldn't pressure an Alk, right? Like, how do you die to these two heroes? I mean, I feel like they have like 300, 400 damage and nukes, and then nothing. That's just it, right? So especially with an Enchantress in lane, so that it feels like it's going to be a free lane for the Alchemist, unless this is an offlane Alk, which I have actually seen people doing a little bit recently. I hate to say it, because I know it really is going to get Suns fan off here, because he's been saying this for about a month now, that people should run offlane Alk. But
I just like it because I want a way to play Alk that you just build Ags for people. That's all I'm looking for.
That was in a BSJ game last night. I'm not going to lie. While I was playing some good old Path of Exile, I had a Banana Slam Jamma stream up in the next window, and he was playing with a offlane Alk whose sole job was to just get the Ags, and he gave it to BSJ on Night Stalker.
That's what I like to hear.
His mod was, if Alk's going to be, building and farming in this way, I need someone who can kind of take advantage of that and control, and he felt Night Stalker was a good option. But regardless, it's happening in some capacity. I don't know if it will come out here in the main show.
Was it good?
I think he won that game, yes, but I don't know if how much you can attribute it to.
That's enough sample size for me, gentlemen. I also think this is Ice Ice hero, probably Tidehunter comes to mind. Against like the crazy lockdown of the eventual Morphling ES, you got Kraken Shell for that. Technically, Anchor Smash, the percentage based against Morphling is really good if you can get it off.
Dude, why is OD not picked or banned at all?
You're right.
What the hell is this?
Wow, totally ignored. Is there room for it still? Can EG do some sort of off-lane OD? Would it be?
Considering OD can play any position, I think so. I think absolutely.
There's always room for an OD.
OD, the Jello of Dota. There's always room. Squeeze them in there. Yeah.
Huh. The only thing is, like, then your only lockdown for the early game is really your Nyx. Like, eventually, Storm and Alk will provide some lockdown, but that's the only issue with this OD hero. But you do have the nice setup for the Nyx stun in lane, right? If Nyx just walk up, stun into the Astral.
That's true.
It owns more
Tide ban.
Tide, is out. What's left
just
for
no
old
Legion Commander.
Daryl?
For God's sake, please, no Legion Commander. I'm begging you.
Yeah.
Retire this hero.
I wouldn't mind seeing more Enigma. What happened to good old Magnetar, the old Magnus, right? He was a big playmaker.
His Ag shard is stupid, dude.
He would enable the farm of Alchemist a bit better, of course, with his
What
Empower,
does
like-
it do? It tosses them behind him. Is that it?
It does. It does. Yeah, that's about it.
Does it slow
Yeah,
or
that's
anything?
silly. I mean, that's a
it's
nice
closing.
ice hero if I ever heard it, though. Having fun with that. But instead, we get his Nature's Prophet, which, of course, he's world class on. I think the last time he played Nature's Prophet, Jenkins, did you go back and review that replay like 30 times over? Yeah.
I did. It blew my mind. He was like, the guy was always doing crazy shit with the treants. It wasn't just the ancient blocking. He was like scouting high grounds, doing what's it called when you patrol back and forth so to check smokes. Okay, that's very greedy, but you're against an alchemist. So, but then again, Alc's timing is like they're gonna have to pressure him really hard.
Gentlemen, I know it's happening fast, but you're going to have to digest the 10 picks now and give me your predictions for game 1. Try your best to see if you could predict just based on draft without team names. Sunsvan, what do you think?
I am a huge believer in Ricky, but I'm going to go EG on this one, gentlemen.
All right, fair enough.
I know it does feel a little greedy, not going to lie. It's more fling Ricky.
I'm gonna go EG. I feel like they have a more well-rounded draft. Storm
Copycat.
Storm and Natures, excuse me, wasn't done. Storm and Natures can actually fight, whereas like Ricky and Morph, they can't really unless you're popping off. So Arteezy's gonna get farmed.
All right, that's the panel. Why don't we go ahead and throw it to a small break? But when we come back, we've got Trent, we've got Lyrical, and they're bringing the broadcast. We'll see you soon.
Dota 2 because that's what we really want to do. Trent, how you doing? You excited for the game?
Yes, thank you. I've been pulled away from my loving family to make sure I'm here for you in this crucial game, North American Dota 2. You do not want to miss this one because if it's the upset of the century, what are you going to say to little Jimmy when you're 80 years old and he says, "Grandpa, what was it like that day when 18 beat EG?"
I was there. Oh, little Jimmy, let me tell you, I was there at 18,
Exactly.
the Zabo Earthshaker. I told all those people out there, I bet it was 13-1 odds. I went all in for it. That's what they're
That's
going
where
to
you
say.
got your spaceship, Jimmy.
Exactly. We do already have a pause right now, and apparently they're ready to get going. You know, when the draft was going on, I really didn't like the EG draft that much, but this last pick, NP, really feels like it kind of pulls everything together a little bit, don't you think?
Oh yeah, those top tier teams. They're very good at that.
Yeah.
You start questioning the draft halfway through, you're like, "Oh, I don't know about this Alchemist."
Right.
And then something comes through at the end, you're like, "Oh, this looks really good."
Yeah.
What are they missing? I guess like the frontliner before the Alcs online, some of their plays can be a little bit like one shot. That's one thing about Storm. If you miss the zip, it can be a little bit rough sometimes. You get in there with like really low mana in the early game, so you got to be on the same page, but it's kind of Abed, and he's been one of the best looking players in this entire league. So
True. Speaking of missing the shot, man, how many Nixes have we seen just like whiff that stun? It happens so much. And he really needs to be the one that I think starts all this stuff off, right? Like, I guess that's one of the things. I felt like there was a couple glaring issues that were in the draft before. Yeah, Storm can like join the Nix, but he doesn't want to have to be the only one. So NP can kind of be there to help out as well. But you need to hit that initial stun with crit. And find those people in the jungle. And well, right now, man, EG getting kind of zoned out at this bottom side, but they should still be able to get the 2 bounty runes up top, most likely.
yeah, they really committed down here. You better get them all on the bottom, that's for sure. You had 5 heroes here. Don't fly.
For A team, you mean?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Don't let this guy get near that rune.
Yeah, get away from me. Zabo. It's the stun. Wants to get the
All
chase
right.
down. Rises.
4 on 1.
No Orb of Venom.
He doesn't even have like heal or anything. This is just ench. No movement speed items. 320 movement speed.
Damn,
But
dude.
what a hero. And the worst part is that they went for that, so now he wasn't there for the Fisher block.
That's a good point. Yeah, on either of the sides of it. Either one is kind of helpful, but
Yeah.
regardless, not anything to super write home about. Let's start out with a little bit of extra damage onto Ench along the way as well. And, she's just going to impetus people throughout the whole rest of this laning stage. Super annoying against double melee.
Oh my
Holy
god.
moly.
Blaze guy's like, well, that was fast.
Oh my god. Yeah, the minus armor laid down on top of it. But he didn't actually. That's really interesting. He took acid spray, so that way they can punish these double melees that much harder in the lane. Really cool by Arteezy.
Yeah, again, the lane is all that matters. If you stabilize the lane, you're gonna get the gold eventually, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about like the bounty runes and stuff. But you're right. I mean, you're so used to seeing like the greed, as it were.
That's what it's called.
That's what it's there for. Fisher block on the creep. I mean, the courier rather.
Plays.
Nice. All right, got him.
Well done. And that was with a sentry on it as well, so they won't be able to deward this this camp here. Although Bloody Sky underneath tower in some trouble. First blood drawn by an Elk. How many times do you see that?
Can you Fisher save me? Well, I got the courier, but you know.
He's chasing.
Well, as you said, though, at the very least, they did secure the small camp stays blocked, so that is actually going to help quite a bit for controlling the lane. It's a lot easier to stop the pull in the hard camp than it is to stop the small camp, so unfortunately, it doesn't look like Zabo's going to get there in time for that either.
Oh, mid. Tries to get some damage onto Prince, but not able to quite make it happen. And I think that it's good to also keep in mind like what I think each of these teams is trying to accomplish with this, because I think both teams kind of have an idea of who's going to win. I think everybody does. But there's also this other side of it, which is EG trying to play more cleanly and A team trying to learn from, you know, what exploitation EG is going to do of their drafts.
Yeah, it's almost kind of frustrating because EG are probably like almost trying in some ways harder in some respects. Like they're probably more cognizant of like certain timings and stuff because they're trying to do this like perfect game plan.
Right.
Because that's just kind of what you do. And so it actually makes this game harder for A team. Even if they're trying to like play their best, EG are like so well aware of like the game plan they want to achieve too that
Right.
I don't know. I hope that they get some achievements in this one at the very least for A team to try and learn a little bit.
Got to get those Chiefs for sure. Well, you did see right there some other achievements. Nature's Prophet.
Wow.
One of the...
We're not just going to jump past the fact you just said cheese. I'm not letting that one go, just for the record.
Okay.
You think you just dropped cheese in the middle of something and I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen?
Hey, man. Why are you hating? Don't hate on my terminology.
English is quite the language, but it's not that.
Okay,
don't
that's
know.
fair.
Too far. All right, there has to be a limit. No one
That's fair
spoke
enough.
up when emojis happened. Now look
Yeah.
where we are. All right,
That's a good
I'm
point.
putting the foot down on Cheeves.
Yeah, I'll stop doing that. But anyways, one thing to keep in mind there, the early pressure that you sort of want to get out of the Alchemist, that phase almost feels like it's over now. All three lanes being won by EG. Arteezy's going to have, like you said, a free game. He's going to get that farm that he wants.
Yeah, this looks real. I mean, look at the Bloody Sky.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a ward there too.
Oh
no.
my god. Oh no. Dude, just chasing him down, bullying under tower, and Fly gets the kill. Well, that is a rough one.
That's easy. Man, this is pretty fancy footwork right there. That was nice.
And again, the skill build, 2 points in acid spray. And trying to just like be a little bit more oppressive in the laning stage and actually win the lane as the Alchemist. It's not often that you see that.
And Fly, of course, you know, he just dewards the small camp and then kills the sentry, but now his air camp's also blocked. So they're really trying everything they can here, but he's just going to run right into those Dire Ancients area and steal a troll.
All right. 2,000 gold lead now. Across
right.
the other lanes, it looks like Abed's about to get 6. Right about even with Prince, actually. It's been somewhat okay. His top lane rises. Getting body blocked by those trees. Has to jump over to the Grimstroke, and that keeps him alive.
Man, it's crazy how fast the lead just stacks up. Maybe the bounties will get them something back, or potentially some aggression on the ice here.
This would be nice. And has a teleport. Not going to use it. It's just going to turn and try and fight. Kills old Yoda.
This guy's
Rises,
good.
goes back in, trying to TP out of there. It's not going to be in time. Rise is not there with the damage.
back?
And whoa.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
He's throwing it into him.
That was wild.
Oh, damn. All right.
Dude.
Ice is an absolute monster.
He knew the whole time. He knew his exact limits. And now Abed mid, battling it out against Prince. Also trying to do some extra damage here, but has to retreat away. Well, we saw in the little doc thing that we had the interview, you know, Zabo was pointing out that you got to watch Ice in the laning stage. He knows these heroes so well. One of the top win rates of all time, as we saw in that stat earlier.
It's actually so insane.
Yeah.
He can just like pull out triple kills on any hero, you know. It's just so crazy to think that like the very first time I watched Dota, I saw this Ice guy, and he was renowned as one of the world's best offlaners, and I was like, oh, I want to learn offlane. I'm just gonna watch this guy, and that was like 9 years ago. That's insane. And now here he is, still just like styling on people.
It's true. I mean, you know, there aren't many figures from that time period that have sort of been able to remain relevant and stay at the top of the game. He's definitely one of them. But they're going to try and pressure him yet again. Does have 4 stick charges along with some tangos, trying to build towards that Orchid. And as soon as they realize, hey, we can come and fight this one, Rises now needs to dodge the stun from Crit. But as the rotation comes from the Earthshaker, they realize they don't need to fight that anymore.
He just stands so tall there, you know? He's like begging you to jump on him. And as you said, I like the way that he has the tangos there too. Still just like running, like picks up a few more when he goes back to base, and just like whenever he's getting jumped, he's always munching through them too. So it's like that extra survivability you might not expect. And now finally,
oh,
I say
Chase
hopefully,
wants to get that kill, and they will find it. So a nice pickup. The rotation alleviates some of that pressure onto Ricky. They need him to be farmed if they want to actually have a game here.
So meanwhile, in the mid lane, as we're watching this, Abed hasn't hit 7 yet, while Prince has, and it gets a lot of pressure onto the tower with the illusion.
Yeah. Really nice stuff there. Abed? There's no way he gets a kill here, surely. He's just going to get some extra harassment, and Prince will be fine back underneath the tower as well. 6 charges. Does have a TP coming in from Ice to refill a bottle?
Yeah, Prince is trying to bait this a little bit here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nasty too. Profit. Yeah. Give him the tip. You tip him.
Thanks for
I mean, that just says a lot for Prince, right? It's like, oh, you need your offlane to TP in? That must be pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. Cool. Tries to go on him a little bit. Abed with Ice here. Prince goes down towards the bottom, trying to secure the rune. It's a haste up top.
Oh, man, they've already got Ice in here, too, with the Treants. Getting that
pressure.
return pressure. Ice rotating before 6. Maybe just too worried about the tri-lane kill potential up top still.
Abed going for the wraparound. Old Yoda has Phantom's Embrace skilled up. They see him now underneath this ward. But they're not going to try and do anything, it looks like, at least for now.
It's a wise old Yoda, that guy, you know?
That's right.
Trees stay in the, you know?
Oh.
Wise advice. It's good.
Oh my god. It's terrible. It's not as bad as Chiefs, but it's pretty bad.
No, it's not. I've kind of got like a free coupon this whole series.
That's right. Well, Rises trying to go toe-to-toe against Fly. Tricks the trade. Needs to be a little bit careful, and he's going to run out of the sentry range, and that's will be enough to get the Ricky out of there.
So Prince's game plan, right? He's got the Morph Shaker combo. You guys have seen it. You love it or you hate it, maybe. If you play Morphling or Shaker, you probably love it. But the goal here, unfortunately, is that he has to get the Manta first because of this Orchid timing that he knows will be coming up from Abed, which is really going to slow him down. Alchemist's first skill taken 207 times. The green, only 15 for the Acid Spray, and then 1 lucky first blood, I'm guessing, with that concoction.
That's crazy. Well, mid, they're trying to go right now. Prince shows up. Old Yoda gonna get jumped on, gets the silence afterwards. Tons of damage coming in from that Wrath of Nature, but the chain stun onto Abed, is it gonna be enough? A couple more right clicks will do the job, but the crit stun might have just kept Abed alive. What a play, and then jukes back the other direction. Gives him a little bit of fancy footwork, and he walks away. Oh my god, Abed.
How does he get that kill and then walk away? Like, it looks like he's walking into his death, but he's got like 11 armor. Oh man, that Sprout was dirty too. Some sweet coordination on the uphill downhill.
It's just they're really good at Dota, Trent. I think that's what I've
doing
determined.
It with style, and they don't even mean to do it with style. That's the worst part. It's not like they're insulting you or taunting or anything.
It's just the right play.
Yeah, it's not even the right play. It's like above the right play. It's like, oh, that was good. It's like, no, that was brilliant. Oh, Rises. That's quite the voice line for this series, my friend.
That's true. He's really confident. That's what's going on here.
Yes, that's what it is.
Well, we do have a 5,000 gold lead now, 5-1. They lose the mid-tier 1 tower, and as you said, the one thing that you're probably really looking forward to here is going to be Prince eventually popping off with that combo, but it's going to be a while.
Oh, yeah, a long while. Manta eggs. That's the goal. I don't know. Maybe there's even some merit to you just YOLO into the eggs, depending on how the game's going. But I'm not sure if we'll ever get that far.
Crit. Oh, they're trying to play it cool here. Get him. Can they kill him in time? Jump in from downtown. Abed with the DD gets the finish. They had smoked up with all of these heroes at the same time, but they throw the spear onto Crit and not onto Abed. They'll ensure that they get one kill, but Abed gets out. Probably the right decision.
Yeah, that was unfortunate not having sentries down. Like farming the mid lane, mid towers down versus Nyx. I'm surprised Crit even went for that. He was probably clicking the creep waves. I mean, I guess he had his own sentry, which really helped him too, but I imagine he was trying to like aggro creeps too, to be like, really? They don't have detection here? You know?
Yeah. That does seem a little wild. But you can see sort of the mentality of A-Team. They still want to try and make stuff happen around the map. They're heading down bottom. Prince heads back mid again. No sentry. He's got to be super careful here. But
I mean, for better or worse, these guys have no reverse.
right.
There's no such thing as sitting back and farming for these guys. You've heard them talk about it. You've seen them play Dota. They do not regard that as a Dota concept.
Man, and again, Ice just goes in, summons a bunch of trees that are mostly going to be farmed, and then gets a ton of damage onto that tier 1 tower. Super frustrating to play against.
Yeah, it really is. There's just not a whole lot they can do right now.
Yeah. Well, nonetheless, 8,000 gold lead as Crit is scouting things down bottom here. Sentry a little ways away. And Bloody Sky needs to be careful about this one. Could get broken.
They have an entire Alchemist-sized lead over A-Team right now.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Well,
That means if you fight without Alch, it's even. There you go.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Bring numbers.
You guys are
That's what
fine.
they're doing. Look at that. Crit is going to be revealed here in a moment if they have detection. The spear randomly connects onto him. He didn't have any detection, right? I don't think so.
No, it was. He's just chucked the spear. They're bringing out more sentries. I think they just knew that he was lurking, and they were correct. That's a 13-minute Orchid. Not the fastest, considering the game. Come on, Abed. Pick it up. Jeez, you know that's mean. Disappointed at a 13-minute Orchid.
Right.
We have expectations. Oh, that's a free one if he wants it, but they want the bigger target and Rise by the looks of it.
They're bringing in many. Rise is TPing out of there. Ooh! Won't get him, but they'll probably find old Yoda here. Yeah, easy follow-up stun into the kill. Maybe they try and get something off on the other side of the map since Rise is over here. Just going to go and kill the creep that Ench took over.
Do you think he was old Yoda before there was baby Yoda? And how do you think he felt about that?
You know, I was just thinking about that. I really think that there's a rebrand in order. That's what needs to happen here. You know?
Maybe go for someone a little bit more likable in Star Wars.
Is Baby Yoda not very likable?
Oh, I just mean Yoda in general. I don't know. I remember thinking Yoda was really cool, but the more I watched Star Wars, the more I realized, he was kind of just like a passive-aggressive jerk. Yeah, how about you do something, Yoda? First couple movies, he does something when they did the new ones. The old ones, he just sits there and yells at you.
He's a teacher, Trent.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Rises. He's going to go down. You know, if you can't do, teach. That's what they say. And that's the way that, we treat teachers in this world.
Yes.
Let's see. Ice. Spear. Oh, got him. That's a nice one.
Okay, isn't it crazy that you see that happen? You go like, okay, but is
Wait,
he
what?
dead? You just think for a second.
Oh, they killed Zabo the other side. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's great. Mention that to your employers. Good idea. For the record, beyond the summit, I was paying attention. Thank you.
Well done.
322 gold.
Dude.
Zabo's in on it.
Look at this. What is happening in this game? This is amazing.
Sometimes you got to appreciate the memes. It's a
That's right.
sign. He's looking for an omen, right? He's checking the sky. One of those little animals is going to fly by in the terrain.
Yeah.
A black bird signaling the death of EG, perhaps.
I like that. It's like the Grim, or something scary that shows up. Spooky, and it tells you we might
Miracle,
lose this
they have
one.
Grimstroke.
Oh my
God. It's happening.
That's
The
amazing.
omens.
Well, Maybe he's going to be the one that signals the demise, or rises will be as he dies again to the Orchid. A big ol' hit. Yeah, the lead is just really starting to grow. And, you know, I haven't actually seen as much aggression from A-Team as I feel like we normally do from them.
I think it's they're struggling to get their footing because the storm is just appearing somewhere. This Nature's Prophet is appearing somewhere. It's like, where do I smoke gank right now if I'm this Mars? I don't even know where to go because by the time I get top, he's going to be gone. So the best thing you can do is go to the triangle. But if you go to the triangle, you imagine that Nature's Prophet's going to TP in, and then Storm can just TP to either tier 2 and zip on you, and that's probably not going to be a very good fight, and you probably don't even get RTC.
There you go. They got Fly, though. So they are still finding some kills here, and this is definitely what's important. But as you said, the pressure otherwise, oh my god, the big jump in from Morph. In trouble, and barely gonna get the kill with that soul burn at the end.
Is, nerves of steel. How do you not steal that right there?
I don't know, man. It was well done, though. Interesting. So BKB next or into Heart.
Well, we got a heart. So there you go. Now we got 2 into heart. It's a nice build up. Works well together. 30% self HP regen and lifesteal amp, and there's a heart of Trask. So yeah, that's a lot of HP regen. He's sitting at 91.9 with the help of a royal jelly.
The royal jelly really makes it.
That's really what's carrying here.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. Wow. And yeah, the lead does not appear to be slowing down as Arteezy mid just farming in the face of the Morph lane. God, how are we looking on that Aghanims? He's got it queued up right now after Yasha. It looks like he's not even going back for the Manta.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You got to YOLO a little bit. Man, how come Alchemist doesn't need... Oh, actually, he just got ring of a kill. That's nice. So how come Alchemist doesn't need, like, mana regen? It's just Pharaoh clarities the whole time now again. Ever since he lost... That was, like, our nerf, right? We, like, took away his mana regen on the ulti.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the royal jelly helps a little bit also.
That is true.
Unironically.
It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, it's legit good. I'm guessing he just pounds the clarities like he's Jenkins and some diet sodas.
That's right.
Or pop, as we call it in Canada.
That's a sin.
Yeah, I know.
Crit. Jump in. Find themselves rises yet again. No dispel. Oh, Sabo! The save makes it happen. No. It wasn't.
Just
it was
cut
almost
the clip
good.
right after the dunk.
There you go.
Sabo the save! And then just roll to the next clip.
I like that.
Editors.
That's perfect.
You know, can rewrite this one a little bit. It's okay.
Damn, dude. That's some next level play right there. I like that idea. They're trying to take down old Yoda now as well. He's going to get zipped in on. Abed taking no prisoners, going into the base. Nobody's home. Stop your murderous rampage, even though you got a regen rune. Who cares?
Oh, well, that's going to stop the murderous rampage right there.
Prince doubled Orchid for double the fun. Tries to take him down and kill him off. And down to half HP. Oh, it was GG.
Yeah, they called.
Damn, dude. That was rough. I was really rough.
Some might say expected. Some.
Yeah.
Some, yes. But hey, they took 5 kills. I guess just going back to it, they really just couldn't find a play out of the laning stage, despite having the Mars. I guess that would have been like your key actor to just like move across the map with smokes and stuff, try and get plays. They were just completely pulled everywhere in the map except for the triangle where RTZ just farmed the entire time. So
yeah,
I mean, I respect it. They saw that this plan didn't work, and they're probably just gonna try something quite different in the next one.
I think so as well. We'll see how that ends up going. For now, at least, Abed ends 10-0-1. Nature's Prophet, integral part of all of that. But we're going to head to a quick break as we process all of the madness that was that game of evil geniuses doing a little bit of a shellacking, which I'm sure we're going to hear about. But to a quick break, and we get back to panel's going to break it all down. See you guys then. Hello and welcome back, all you wonderful people out there. Dota 2 action continuing now. EG facing off against the A team. Trent, we've taken a look at the draft. We've got ourselves the lovely Venomancer being picked in the off lane this time. We've seen a lot of 5 before. What do you think about the drafts?
Yeah, actually, I'm doing a lot of South America too, and we have lots of the oh wait, lyrical love. What the hell?
What happened? Oh, yes.
Why is Zayda writing lyrical heart?
Because he loves me. That's why. That's why.
So sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, we've seen a lot of off-lane Veno. In South America, we've barely seen any 5. It like gets flexed there a little bit, but lots and lots of the 3, especially versus Ursa's, of course. But yeah, so Zaybo started off the game by drawing sorry, tried my best, which can respect that because
he drew it on the map, you should say.
Yes, he drew it on the map. My games would look a hell of a lot worse than this, that's for sure, versus EG. So, and then Blue was accused, Mr. Arteezy. Rise has put in Blue 1 hero pool? Question mark?
Yeah.
There was no response from EG, so I assume Arteezy has agreed with that statement and will no longer be playing any other heroes. And now he drew lyrical with the heart, which I have to say I'm just a little bit hurt.
It's okay,
we were both there in that cast, and now I see how it is now, huh?
Trent, love for me doesn't mean not love for you, okay?
Green sucks.
That's what it means. Oh my god. Well, but we'll see if we can get over that, and if you'll be able to forgive poor old Zaybo there. We do have some pretty strong lanes down bottom. I gotta feel like this draft from A team looks better than last game. Like there's more pressure that should be put on the Alk hypothetically, right?
Yes, 100%. They like better stun combo, better pressure. Lena lanes, Earthshaker roams, right?
Yeah.
So one would expect that there's a chance, as they say. As Sanking Mirana has been very popular, at least for us as of late. Great combo. This one's slightly more reliable. So you don't have to worry about the creeps, but not as successful in like the full-out kill, I would say. Unfortunately, they couldn't quite get their first combo together there, but they're also pretty close to the tower.
Yeah, they were in a little bit of a weird situation because they needed to get that last on the range creep, but Zaybo didn't have the stun, so Bloody Sky had to use the Burrow Strike combo to get it. I'm really curious what Bloody Sky uses for an item build, or rather a skill build here. It feels like maybe a lane where more Poison Caustic could be pretty valuable.
Yeah, to try and I mean, it depends if you can actually force the explosion and stuff. It can be really good.
Right.
But yeah, I would agree. I mean, Fly, he's gonna have the detection. He's gonna win that sentry battle. This guy will spend his entire inventory on it, so I like the idea of getting a lot of caustic out there too. Just you want to be present in the lane to throw out the stuns, and yeah, Yoda, he's fine, right?
Crit just comes on in and gets it. Oh no, they're not gonna get denied on either. They get the kill and they get the tombstone. Oof. Worst hero by win rate. Undying. Really interesting. That is not what I was fully expecting there.
I would consider that not surprising with the way that I've been keeping up on the stats of Undying because I like the hero, and that's very par for the course of this season. He's pretty much been there the whole time.
Yeah.
Shout out to using the Prowler face, by the way, in terms of dead heroes and dead units. Hey, you guys miss those guys?
Definitely not.
No.
Although, imagine all this stacking up Ancients with all the magic damage and stuff. Those would be a nice little comeback. Oh, good. We just get to see it again.
Back.
I love it. Oh, Rises, be careful. Can't afford to lose that healing ward, but also just taking too much damage, and it's going to get burned down. Oh, my goodness. This is so much. I think old Yoda's dead, too. This top lane is a complete and utter disaster, and Ice is owning it.
Now, I might be North American, but the math, I'll tell you, percent-based healing, level 1, 2% max health per second. Oh. It's not that great, Early on, that doesn't feel that amazing on a Juggernaut. Late game, percent-based. Oh, yeah. That's
so
good. But versus a Veno, who can also potentially even get wards later on to start bullying you even further, and your healing ward, it's a rough lane.
True. Yeah, it's not great.
Although, it's also a lane that can be good for Jug, right? Because, you can go for these kills. It's all about the second hero in the lane, right? Your pairing. And unfortunately, Yoda's not able to help him out enough.
My goodness. Dude, the 2-2-0 build is just devastating. It's so much damage from that Veno early on. And I don't know. I mean, how do you even stay in this lane right now? He has to use spin to live. He's got to spin. You're going to die, dude.
No, he's good. He's good.
Oh, just you wait. Dude, I'm telling you.
Not there. No, he's good. He's good.
Sal, meanwhile, down bottom, they're trading kills. As already
Yoda?
taking out a
Yoda?
couple of them, trying to make something happen here.
Go, Yoda. Go, one more decay. Oh, he's going to
That's
hunt
all it
HP.
needs. Not
Team.
going to happen.
Ah!
Ice barely living through that one. Just devastating. Oof.
There's bounties now. Hey, Yoda's got mango, though. This is good. He can still go bounties. He's got 12 soul and strength.
Oh, maybe going to get some
Of
damage on a
course.
crit here.
Of course. First hit disarm. Second hit disarm. Yeah, that's a Pango player.
And crit with the quicker fingers gets the bounty rune. Going to head up towards the north as well. Rises. Not going to be able to get there in time to interrupt it.
Did you see him just get that slow so that he couldn't get the uphill decay for the potential kill? Like, come on.
It's silly. Oh, wait. Ice. TP's out. Decay wearing off. He might have been dead otherwise. Oh, I think. Oh, he didn't pop stick. Never mind. Regardless, 1,000 gold lead right now for Evil Geniuses 5 minutes in. Not as bad as it was last time. You know, you are losing the lane a little bit here on Ortiz. Maybe not losing, but they're breaking even at least.
Yeah, but Ice just showing that he's going to pull that ripcord every time he needs to, right? I'm just getting
Yeah.
TP. What are you guys going to do? I'm out of here.
True. Well,
So I see
mid-
Abed's playing Storm again, eh? Haven't really popped in mid yet.
No.
Versus the Bat. Looking good so far. Bat Rider off to the jungle. Gonna get the double stack here. Let's see Prince. Execution check. Nice. All right.
Perfect.
Hitting the buttons. That's what you need.
Yeah. Oh, top lane. Old Yoda getting blocked in there by the wards. He's got the moves. Drops another one down, and it should be enough for the kill. Crit just
Ooh,
going to
and
be
a
there to clean it
tombstone.
up. They can't give those ones up. You can't give those ones up. Mid. Prince thinking about going on to Abed there, but decides to back off with Fly rotated 2 points in Purifying Flames. Things could have gotten a little bit dicey, as Zabel
yeah.
also makes that rotation.
The level 3 Oracle. Gets level 4 with a little bit of help from the Fate Eater too. He's got plenty of damage.
Rise is forced to use the spin to try and get some last hits. And Ice is actually going to take a lot of damage along the way. They're going to bring out a Sow for the Jug. And also pass over a Mango even. Just everything to try and get this Jug on a better course. Because, like, you know, Veno's not having a great game, but he's taking Rises down with him.
And Prince, though, he wants it. Oh,
my
please.
God, double slow. Oh, that sucks.
Crit
What a
and
tough
Ice
one.
Ice.
And now, look at this. Abed shows up. They're going to try and punish him with it. Rooted for the moment, trying to get the kill onto Abed. Will it be enough? Zabo able to finish it off and take down the Storm Spirit.
That's good for him. I guess the shared bounty, though, but looks like I guess the Creep's got the final hit, eh?
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, Ice and Crit is the duo I never knew I needed for lane pairing. These guys are so good at like the in and out dance in the danger zone.
Mm.
Oh, Yoda dropping another Obs. But you still got a minute 15 left on that one. Just hitting buttons, you know.
Just prepping.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, well, I'm never gonna get that far away from my tower again, so I better try and secure the area for a little bit longer.
True enough. It's a fair point. I will say, as we're seeing a little bit more of a meetup here, Rises will have Omni Slash, but doesn't have the mana. Is Crit really just going to kill him in front of his team? No. They show up with Zabo. Healing Ward down. Crit in some trouble. Trying to run away, but Oracle able to make that rotation and slow him down a bit. Abed chasing mid, trying to take down Prince now. He doesn't have Lasso, but will be able to back out of there as
Zabo.
Rises is making the long run. Prince? They go back in on him again. Zabo tries to jump in. Abed super low. Oh, 9. Can they get it? He looks like he's going to get out of there. Wait. And maybe not. Slowed a little bit.
I mean, Jug doesn't have enough mana to do anything, though.
But Abed also doesn't have a TP. He's just got to chill here for like 20 seconds.
Just gonna mana up, come back, steal some stack XP here. Yeah, so basically Zabo making those plays in the top lane and stuff also means that they're not able to secure the runes, right? So Abba's just getting these haste runes, and that's the real danger play for a Storm. Is the neutral!
No!
The trinket! It's a trinket! Does he not see it? Oh
where
god,
is
it's
it?
the best neutral item. It's over here.
He doesn't see it yet.
Oh my god.
Abed, if he goes over there, he's gonna see it. He's gonna see it.
Oh no!
Oh no, he CP's out!
Wait, Crit sees it. Crit sees it.
Oh,
Oh god, the
That's
best
so
item for
bad.
Storm.
that's
and then they just got one
unbelievable.
on the Alk too. They have double fairy trinket. I hate this game.
Rises gonna spin away. Yeah, this is that is so devastating to kill the Bat Rider in his stacks, also stealing the fairy trinket. Oh man, doesn't get worse than that.
Storm sees this item. He's like, well, I don't need a neutral for like 20 minutes. Thanks, guys.
I mean, the only one that's really having a pretty good game right now is the Bloody Sky, which you'd want out of your last pick. But man, it is a tough one. Tough going here.
Yeah, he's actually having an amazing time. I mean, I guess because he's kind of just been isolated and chilling down here. And it's not like Arteezy's going to go for kills.
No. Well, they're even getting some extra pressure onto him. You know, sort of trying to deny his farm as, meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Abed paired together with Crit, able to find the kill onto Prince. Omni Slash onto Crit, but they won't be able to chase him down. Even if you spin, Crit's still got the swashbuckle away.
And now they just use the Omni while Bloody Sky's like in here chasing after Arteezy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Oracle left the lane, too, very early on, so he never really worried about detection too much, and he's able to just, like, max out the Sandstorm, just chill inside, threaten with Burrow Strikes. So, Arteezy much less farm than he was last game, at least.
True. Yeah, I mean, they've been able to shut him down. That's the big change-up, and I think that we need to see from A-Team a lot more playing around the Bloody Sky, trying to make moves happen, and, well, maybe here with Prince, this would be the slow from Crit. They almost got that lasso.
How?
That lasso!
How? He just
Dude.
hits the button or something. The guy, he knows.
That was so close. That would have been a kill onto Abed if they would have just gotten in range for the lasso, but solid play by Crit to slow him down and stop it from happening. I mean, also Prince not having flame breaks kind of annoying, but still.
True. That's, you know, that's kind of a classic these days, right?
Yeah.
Just that little bit of reach. While Ryzen's now down bottom, and here's the Veno. I'm sure he's just mega tilted. I'd be mega tilted. Does Venomancer find me?
Dude, he's just all chatting him. He's like, get
spamming
away.
voice.
I'm going to get you later. You're going to be forever alone. Just through gritted teeth. Oh. Wow.
Look at this sneaky obs, too, right under Yoda here. They have an obs sentry combo up on the pillar, but they place that obs just far enough away where it doesn't get spotted.
Oh, that's a great spot. We love that
So
one.
Crit's able to just like play in here.
Wow, Rise is going to spin TP back home. They were glyphing the wave as he did it, so that way he couldn't kill the creeps. And every little thing, every little inch of pressure that EG can squeak out of this one, they're going to do. They're going to try and move in now, find this kill onto Zabo. Abed backs away, won't get caught by that lasso. Just tempting fate, keeping them stuck in this area. And guess who's on the other side of the map farming away?
Yeah. Crit's just dancing in here. He's hoping there's observers spotting this. Oh, okay. No, that's cool. Prince just working on that one neutral camp, and Crit just slices right through it. Only has Tranquils and Corrosion still. Well on his way towards the Blink. Not stopping by for anything else along the way.
Doing a very good job of controlling the map right now. And A-Team, in the meantime, just trying to, you know, control whatever area they can. Crit now heads over to this side.
They're going to lose their obs, though.
It's true.
Of course, they might die if they try and go to it.
That's true, too. Ice taking away the Ancients. They can't farm Triangle. Can't farm anywhere.
Rises.
He's going to be found. Silence going to die to Abed. A quick and easy smoke up, and then you can see A-Team immediately want to make this move. It's a kill on Ice, though.
Oh, they missed the Gale.
Flamebreak pushback and saving the lasso. This is nice.
Yes,
They'll get Ice.
good.
Light Strike Array, not going to connect. They do drop down the Tombstone afterwards as Lina is going to not be able to chase down Crit.
Knowing these guys, they're just going to instantly smoke. Where's the smoke at? Let's go. Someone bring out a smoke. Let's go use this lasso. We got boots to travel. We're going to make stuff happen. Oh, no, not my Juggernaut.
Jump mid, tries to get it, pulls one, Orchids the other, finds the finish. Now, Epicenter going to be not fully channeled all the way. They decided not to do it. Not channeled, but cast, I guess. As, Zabo, gonna LSA. Used afterwards on cooldown still. Needs to hit it blind onto Crit. Tries to go for it. There's the Burrow Strike into it. So A-Team find themselves a follow-up kill, but it came at the expense of their Juggernaut. Still hanging on to Lasso.
Dude, this whole game's at the expense of their Juggernaut. Have you seen his inventory?
You're not wrong.
He's having a hard go of it.
Glorious things.
And it does not get much better when you're building Maelstrom first into a Storm. Not that he has much choice, but like this Orchid, I mean, what can he do? He just dies. Turns out Silence is very good versus someone who relies on a maxed out spell to save them at 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's level 7. Oh, no.
Oh, is he? That's not great.
No.
That's pretty low.
This guy's getting the tome later.
He's right next to the Undying in levels. All right, zip in. They find Zabo and will kill him off as well. You
And of
step a
course-
step aside, you're gonna get punished.
And he held the Orchid, too.
Turn back around now. They go on to 2 Bro Strike. They need to blow up the Storm. Abed getting low. Abed getting saved. Fly in the area. He's going to TP back home. Should be perfectly fine. They will kill the Oracle. But A-Team not able to get that much more done. And Ice, Ice, Ice. I mean, they're chasing on to
Bloody
him. Going to
Sky's
try
low.
and TP away. Can they kill it? No. Bloody Sky
Look
not
at Crit.
able to get the finish. And Crit looking for the snipe down play.
He wants multiple. He doesn't want one
Oh.
hero. He could have killed Bloody Sky this whole time.
Oh my god, he's setting up for it. He's just keeping him here. Like, literally just keeping him. Look at Arteezy on the other side of the map. If Crit dies, this is fine. Lasso, pull back in. Tries to escape. No, he's just going to give up his life.
All right, that might have been a bit much.
Wow. Abed
Oh,
just comes in
and-
and kills Rises. So
Yeah.
he bought enough time that Abed came in. Man.
I've been waiting to see them ping like Sword Spirit has Fairy's Trinket. Alchemist has Fairy's Trinket.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. But Evil Genius is proven one of the top teams in this region. They'll jump right on top of him. Don't have vision. Pop the dust now. Abed down to low HP. A-Team, they show up in numbers. Helping out their buddies. No mana right now on Sand King as they try and get the kill, but the Soul Rip is going to keep him alive that much longer. Miss from Crit. Abed, low on mana, but able to zip away. Tries to CP out. Oh, they didn't get him.
No, they don't have the reach on the stuns.
And again, look where they're at.
Arteezy looking to really improve those hero damage numbers from last game.
Yeah, right? Literally AFK while the rest of his team is just like
What
in
a
their
night for
triangle.
Arteezy.
He's just stacking his own ancients and, you know,
I think
AFK farming.
a lot of our viewers can relate because it's Valentine's Day, but he's been all alone the whole night.
Oh, no. That's really sad.
Sorry, I had to.
Oh, but 12-6, 14,000 gold lead. And that's basically, like you were saying last game, just an Alchemist's worth. Yeah. Teasy appreciating his teammates' work, keeping him over there.
You guys are doing great. Lots of motivational speeches from Arteezy right now.
Yeah.
He's telling them stories about the lives of the jungle creeps, all that he's learned, the wise words of the centaur, the hellish screams of the hell bear.
That's good.
Yes, the cry of the alpha wolf as he
By
just
one.
mercilessly murders entire families.
So what type of song is this? Because it sounds really sad, but at the same time, he's the one that's doing it and singing
It's
it.
like an epic poem, you know? It's
Okay.
like some Beowulf shit going on.
I was thinking Beowulf.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Oh,
Probably
no.
because I was talking about an alpha wolf. That's another silence.
Oh, my God. He's going to kill him in front of his whole
Living.
team. Abed almost does it, but Rises will live.
All right, well, that is what we call the turning point here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, Alchemist is here. He's finished
Look out!
farming.
Get out of there! The chase down, dodges
Nice
the
dodge.
stun, wants to get on top of him. Trying to burst on it. Oh, Crit, he messed up his roll, but I don't think it matters because he has a Blink Dagger. And now Prince is going to get hit by this DD Alchemist. Already doubling the damage that he's done last game as they chase down Zabo as well. Will hit that stun. Laguna Blade will not be enough. Arteezy saunters in for the triple kill, and that is 16,000 gold lead. EG are really cooking here.
I was 0-1. Make that 3-0-1.
Yeah.
Thank you, team. About to hit 200 last hits at the 19-minute mark. Pretty solid, I guess.
Really good. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, everybody on their team is super duper farmed right now, and they're gonna head into Roche.
Yeah, I'm actually most surprised that there's 145 last hits on Abed. I feel like he's been very busy. That's impressive.
Everybody on EG has just been playing really, really well. They're not like I think the panel was talking about. This is the sign of a team that takes this stuff seriously at every point, but going for that epicenter in, only hits onto the owl. Good jump away from Abed, gets the Aegis afterwards. Bloody Sky trying to take him down. They're gonna maybe burn through it, maybe not even that. Fly there for the save. Now rolling up high ground, Zabo gets the good stun, but there is no follow-up, and they don't have nearly enough damage to burn through the 3,000 HP of this owl, because old Yoda chased down. He's taking a ton of damage over time, and it looks like he'll be able to escape.
Invisibility.
Well, they got the Aegis kill, or the Roche kill, rather. So there's that. Not the Aegis kill, unfortunately. They almost got Abed. They kept their outpost, too. They actually hadn't lost a tier 2 yet at 20 minutes, which is usually the sign of a big stomp, but I guess because they literally don't have a hero here.
Ping abuse. Wow. Oh no, he just got his Maelstrom. Leave the man alone. And the pull afterwards, Abed gets the kill onto Rises.
Abed's just looking to inspire some young North Americans to pick up Storm Spirit. Look how good this hero is, guys.
It's true. Well, you know, A-Team seem to be in pretty good spirits in spite of definitely getting owned.
I'm sure winning their last series has probably helped quite a bit.
It's true. Yeah, that was the big victory for them. But right now, Evil Geniuses looking to try and end this game here, as there's the well-playeds going around, the thanks going around, a lot of love still hanging on to Chemical Rage if things get a little bit dicey as they take down that tier 3 tower. Pop the ulti, they pop the, oh, go for the jump now. They were able to control Bloody Sky on the backside of it. Omni Slash going around a couple of times, not really doing that much. Did hit on to Fly, Burrow Strike afterwards. Okay, Bloody Sky still living, spinning down the Veno. Things starting to look a little bit better for A-Team here. Although, I mean, the real big bad carry is Arteezy, who still is at full HP. Prince being chased down, the big jump through from Crit, as well as that Fortune's End from the Oracle. Triple kill for Crit as everybody buys back. They want to try and stop this pressure. They already bought back on Ice as well. Going for an ultra kill here, maybe. Crit trying to snipe it, wasn't able to get it. Wicked sick from Abed instead. Out of mana, still has the Aegis, and good game, well played, is going to be called as EG take the series 2-0.
That was,
yeah.
Yep. Definitive. You know, they showed who they are. Very impressive stuff from EG. Just super crisp, very clean. Obviously, an extremely clear game objective here as to what they want to do. And to the benefit of A-Team, they pretty much played the exact same game twice in a row. So, what were the improvements from game 1 to game 2 for A-Team? They did do a better job of enabling their offlaner. Unfortunately, they didn't really bring them into anything at a time where it felt like it could have done much. I guess the hardest part is trying to find that balance, but you know, we're asking a lot because they're going up against like one of the absolute best teams in the world right now. So that's tough stuff.
Right. I think that top lane is going to be a really interesting one to look back on, right? Because in theory, Juggernaut Undying, like that should be a winnable, like it feels like that should be a lane that can deal with almost anything, but there were some